Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our channel TWB, the Wrestling Bubble, and we're here to talk about the NXT Stand Deliver predictions.
Okay, so we're going to start with the number one Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match. We got a bunch of teams. I'm not going to name off everybody, but I want to know, who do you have in this one?
I got Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade.
Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. I have... I'm going to go with them too. Yeah, Roxanne and Cora Jade. Okay, so the next match, the D'Angelo family versus Dark State in a 6-man tag team match.
I'm going to have to go with Dark State because I feel like they're about to do a swerve on the D'Angelo family. I'm also going to give this match probably a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 as far as like what, if you feel like it's going to be entertaining or not. I like the D'Angelo family. I don't know how to feel about Dark State yet, so I'm gonna go with Dark State because they just showed up, so like they can't be taking L's. Dark State, and I got Stacks turning on Tony D.
I feel like he hired Dark State to take out Tony.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, so Dark State for the dub. Next up, we have the NXT Tag Team Champions, Fraxium versus Hank Walker and Tank Ledger. Hank and Tank. Who do you got?
Hank and Tank. Fraxium, they had a great title run. They showed that they're the best tag team champions at NXT. It's time for them to drop the belts, give it to Hank and Tank. They have worked very hard. They got the crowd moving, and it's time to move up Fraxium into the main event. This match to me is going to be the match to remember.
You mean main roster?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, like I love what Fraxium has done in NXT, but it's definitely time to move on. I mean, we got a sample of that when we saw Axiom versus Gunther.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was a great match. I think they're ready. I got Hank and Tank because they've been building them up for weeks, so yeah, now is their time. Alright, so next we have NXT North American Champion Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page. Who do you got?
Ricky Saint.
Ricky Saints to retain.
Yeah, because they need to build up the story more.
Yeah, I got Ricky. Saints, no interference whatsoever. Maybe just a sore loser from Ethan Page, and that'll, officially start a feud between those two. Who do we got next?
Alright, next match we have up is the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match. And they got some heavy hitters in here. They got Kalani Jordan, they got Sol Ruka, Zarya, Thea Hale, Lola Vice, and Izzy Dane. I'm going to have to go with Thea Hale.
Thea Hale. Well, she just recently came back. I would love to see Thea Hale get a push. And out of all the women in this, Thea would definitely make sense. Like, everybody else has been like featured weekly on TV already, and Thea just came back. She could definitely do wonders with the NXT Women's North American Championship. So I got Thea Hale as well.
Awesome.
So I think that may end up being I don't know, that's a strong contender for match of the night.
Yeah, I feel like they're also going to put on a great performance because each one of these ladies have really showed that they are putting in the work in the performance center. You have Kalani Jordan, who's working on a new character look. You have Sol Ruka and Zarya, who's still trying to figure out if they should stay tag teams. You have Izzy Dane, who just joined Shawn Spears' family, who is actually looking into impress Shawn Spears like a dad would love to see their child.
Hold on. Did I say that the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match would be match of the night?
Yeah.
No,
You forgot
I meant
about
NXT Women's Championship match. Put some respect on Stephanie McCurr, okay? She about to go ahead and carry all three of those other women into like a great match. I mean, I think her only competition in this match is Jordan Grace.
Sorry, I would love to see Jada Parker win, but unfortunately, I can see Stephanie McCurr retaining.
Yeah, I mean this definitely this match will be match of the night.
Definitely. Just so long Jordan Grace don't do that suicide dive.
We don't talk about that. All right, so moving on. Next, we have
the main event.
The main event
of NXT Stand and Deliver. Not trying to come up with bias, but I don't know.
Ruler
is retaining, most definitely, and I can see.
You won't see Trick Williams again challenging Obafemi. Oba said honestly, this is the last time.
I could see.
And then I'm moving on.
Javon Evans getting pinned by the ruler. And then somehow I can see Trick trying to say, oh, you didn't pin me, and make it one more time. Because technically it was supposed to be Trick and Oba.
I think it's the other way around. I think Trick gets pinned. Javon says, you didn't pin me, and I've already put you down twice. You know what I mean? And that becoming like David versus Goliath. And Trick moving on to the main roster.
I don't think Trick is moving on to a one-on-one match with him and Oba. And if it's not a one-on-one match with him and Oba, it'll be a one-on-one match with him and Javon Evans. Either way, I feel like
scenario, but I really think that Javon will be next to challenge Oba one-on-one.
I feel like this will be his last NXT Championship challenge until they work on him a little more. With a little bit of promo and a little more ring work, then yeah. This match for him is just to see how he will look in the main event.
Well, this is what his second time wrestling in a championship match. The first was the Fatal 4-Way.
Right.
Where Ethan Page won. that was actually a really good match. And then this match here, triple threat.
I feel like this match and the women's championship is going to be a 5 out of 5. I do believe the latter match is going to be a little bit scary because, you know, you have Lola Vice, who's not really a high flyer. And you got Easy Dane, who is now
tall
and is now starting to get a little more ring work, you know. Then you have Zarya, who to me is just great, you know. But I feel like the match of the night will be the women's and the triple threat match with the guys.
Well, there can only be one match of the night.
I'm going with the women's.
So of course the women gonna shine. Yeah, and this I'm honestly I think I'm looking forward to Stand and Deliver more than I'm looking forward to WrestleMania this year.
I agree because actually NXT actually has been building storylines that make sense instead of jumping here, there, and there.
This should be interesting because like they don't really have that veteran to carry them in this match.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like this.
Oh, you know what? I would say another contender for match of the night, the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Oh yeah,
Fraxium has been putting on a masterclass of like how to do tag team wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that'll be up there. I feel like that match and the NXT Women's Championship, those will definitely be like matches to remember.
Now the question everybody been asking about Fraxium. Is Nathan Frazier or Axiom ever going to turn on each other?
I guess we'll all have to stay tuned and keep an eye on that. So that's going to conclude our NXT Stand and Deliver predictions video. Be on the lookout for more videos. I believe our next video is going to be AEW Dynamite review. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Who do you have for NXT Stand Deliver? Like, let us know your predictions down below. And, you know, anything else that you may want to comment on. All right, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Nope, that is it. Thank you for listening to the TWB. Talk to you later.